The disappointment of not qualifying for the World Cup in Russia this year is still fresh in the memories of the South African football fans. But for the SAFA president, it is all about planning for the future instead of dwelling on the past. One of his objectives going forward is to take South African football to the next level by increasing the number of qualified coaches.
We have to accelerate the number of coaches we have in the country. Our estimation is we should have by 2022 100,000 coaches. I think that target is a bit unrealistic, but if we can get to 50,000-60,000, we'll be happy.
In 2013, when Jordaan was elected SAFA president, South Africa had 212,000 female players. 5 years later, after investing time and money, the country has 456,000 players with an ambitious target of 1 million by 2022. And in order to achieve this, SAFA is rolling out plans for a sustainable professional women's league.
In 2019 is our first year to launch the Women's National League, because in 2020 FIFA will launch a global league for women's football. And we want to be in the top 2 on the African continent in order to qualify for the World League.
The CAF executive member says he is excited about the future of the sport in the CESAFA region after what he saw from the Southern African teams at the recent Chan tournament in Morocco.
I was particularly happy with the performance of Southern African teams. Both Namibia and Zambia made it to the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, they lost out at the quarterfinal stage. But the quality of football, even in our region, is beginning to improve, and the dominance, I think, of West Africa is being challenged, and that's a good thing for African football.
The 2010 World Cup Organising Committee CEO is upbeat ahead of South Africa's upcoming AFCON qualifiers, despite the poor showing in the World Cup qualifiers last year, where Bafana lost twice to minnows Cape Verde and eventual group winners Senegal.
Libya gave quite a credible performance in the Chan tournament, a very good team, so we must still play Libya, Seychelles, and then the return match against Nigeria. So we hope to be one of the 2 teams to qualify for AFCON. That's where we are focusing now.
According to the SAFA president, the future for football in South Africa is promising. Development is starting to yield results with the under-17 and under-20 teams participating at the World Cups. The National Women's League is set to kick off next year, and with Bafana's bright start in the AFCON qualifying, the country's football boss is confident the national team will be a part of the tournament in 2019. Sias, Plessis, CGTN, Soweto.